Union Berlin have had a steady rise until now, from getting promoted to the Bundesliga in 2019 to getting Champions League football in a space of 4 years, but this season has been a disaster. At time of recording, they sit 13th in the Bundesliga, 9 points from the relegation zone, and at one point after 12 games they were rock bottom of the Bundesliga. On top of that, they finished rock bottom of their Champions League group. And on top of that, they sacked their manager Urs Fischer, who's been at the club since 2018. I want a season that Union fans wanted, so we will take on the manager that I built myself, and we will take him over to Germany to take on Union Berlin. This is the emergency rebuild Union Berlin. So this is the default starting 11 for Union Berlin, and being honest, it's not great. There is a lot of work to be done with this squad. The bench depth is not good enough. I mean, there's a lot of players without faces, which just says the depth of this squad. And the amount of money I have is only £20 million. I'm gonna have to make the best of that money and make very smart and strategic signings. So let's see what happens. First player departure here, and it's our oldest player, Christopher Trimmel, who's gone to RB Leipzig for £1.9 million. Something cool just happened. Rani Khedira was a CDM. I converted him to a centre back, and he's gone up to a 79. And his value has gone up to £12.5 million. Insane. We have made our first two signings here at Union Berlin. Jake O'Brien, the highly rated Irishman, is in from Lyon for £5 million, and the American Ricardo Pepi has come in from PSV for £5.1 million. We got a new right back in the club. Raul Bellanova is in from Torino for £5.2 million. We say goodbye to Robin Noche or Knock, as he's gone off to Hoffenheim. Just to let you know, we let out a bunch of players out on loan, specifically the ones without a face, and most notable, which is Hollaback, because we got too much strikers. He's gone to Mallorca for the year. Did a midfield reinforcement, and I got one Kenneth Taylor, the Dutchman. He went to Brighton in this save, but I was able to nab him off him for his market value of £8 million. So this is how the squad looks at the end of the transfer window. I mean, we got our 4 new additions in, first of all. Second of all is question if we can survive from relegation. That's another question. And another huge factor in this is we are in the Champions League just like real life, when they've been joined against Napoli, Real Madrid and Braga. That is a difficult side. I don't think we'll get out of the Champions League group, but if it does, and if we can do it in season 1, which I don't think so, be crazy. But even if we get Europa, it'll be fine. Let's go to January and see where we are. We are at the January transfer window, and looking at this, wait, we are 7th. In real life, Union Berlin are 15th. 15th or 16th. Currently it's Freiburg, surprising, Heidenheim and Mainz. We are we're 5 points from 5th, 6 points from 4th place Leverkusen. And what's important is, do we get out of that Champions League group? The answer is no, but Braga did not win a single game, meaning we have Europa League football. And who have we been drawn against? Lask. I mean, we still have European football, and that's a way that we could get in the Champions League, but we'll see what happens. Let's go in the January transfer market and see if we can make any new additions. Huge changes have been made in the goalkeeper position. Frederick Runner wanted to leave. I cannot do anything about it, so I might as well cash in on him for the best value of £9.4 million and invest it for someone in the future. And by that, I've got my main target. Martin van der Voort is in from Genk. I think it was. Yeah, it was Genk. I can't read. for £12.3 million, and the value has that was bang on his value, and his value just decreased for some reason. What a shame. And I got no money left, so let's go to the end of the season. So at the end of the season, we finished 5th in the Bundesliga. We were a point behind Leverkusen, but before that, I checked the league table. We weren't even going to make Champions League football, so it meant no points. Bayern win the league comfortably over Dortmund, and the teams going down are Mainz, Heidenheim, and Darmstadt will be in the relegation playoffs. Freiburg, who were in the relegation zone, came out mid-table in absolute ease. So let's see how the relegation playoff went on. Darmstadt get relegated and Hanover come up in absolute ease 4-1 on aggregate. DFB Pokal goes to Bayern Munich, so they've done the league and cup double. We got to the semi-finals, but we lost to Bayern 3-2. Toulouse win the Conference League. Borussia Dortmund make up for that poor league position, finishing second and winning the Europa League. And where did we finish? Ooh. Oh, we got knocked out to Leverkusen, ironically, in the round of 16. But a weird question this. Aren't in the round of 16 of Europa, are the same nation cannot play against each other? Real Madrid take down PSG to win their 15th Champions League. What I do from now on is show the stats of players in each season. I'm going to start with the top goal scorers here. Pepe, who's done very well with 14 goals, 1 assists. Volland, 11 goals, 10 assists, 21 goal contributions. Gusens, 8 goal contributions, 35 games as a left wing back. Hebra also getting a few. Juranovic doing well for his age. Kenneth Taylor having a good season. And a bit disappointed with Vertessen. I expected a bit more from him. Maybe he needs to go out on loan. But it's fine. They've exceeded my expectations. Season of nearlies for Union Berlin. Now we've got to take that next step into being not only German champions, but champions of Europe this time. Let's go into season 3. Borussia Dortmund is the first player to leave. Mönchengladbach has activated his release clause. I was going to say him anyways, but what can I do? He's gone there permanently for £5.7 million. The departures here, the first one, Bedia, 28 years old, not going to be part of the squad. He's gone to Hoffenheim. And Kevin Vogt is going to Italy, Sassuolo, for £6 million. Tim Stark, who was out on the last season, is gone permanently to Las Palmas, and Jerome Roussillon, the 31-year-old French left-back, is back to France to Marseille. These are the players who have less outs on loan so far, the most notable one being Kaufman, who's off to Borussia Mönchengladbach for the year. I had to sell this guy for ages, and I finally got a deal. Luka Tuzar is off to AC Milan for £15 million. Powerhouse in midfield is what I wanted, and I got Amadou Onana. The Belgian is coming in from Everton for £16 million. Massively in that left back position. The Spaniard Fran Garcia leaves after 1 year to come to Union Berlin. Addition has come into our defence. The Frenchman Mohamed Simakan, who is our best defender right now, is in from RB Leipzig for £34.9 million, and his value has gone down. How the squad looks at the end of the transfer window, all 3 signings are in. Simakan in defence, Fran Garcia on the left, and Onana in the CDM. I mean, there's still a bit of work to be done to be at the elite level, but it's good nonetheless for the short term. And we are playing Europa League football, so if I can find it. Yep. I don't know who we have in our group. We got Atalanta, Toulouse, and Apoel. That is an okay group. I do expect to get out, but Europa League is not the target. It is the Champions League. We'll see you in January and see what happens into this season. And we are fourth. Ooh, that is better than last season. We are only 6 points off Bayern Munich for the league, which is even crazier depending on from 8th to 10th, 8th to 1st. It's only separated by 10 points, so that is really tight if for like a title race. And the bottom three sides are Bochum, Augsburg, and Hertha. So, yeah, let's just check where we finished in Europa. We topped our group, so that's no worries. 3 wins, 2 draws, 1 defeat. We still stay in Europa, and if there's anything that goes on in the January transfer window, I'll let you know. We are at the final day of the season, and this is how the league looks. 2 points off Bayern Munich. If they lose and we win the Bundesliga. I doubt that will happen. We got Freiburg at home. Our squad's going to be good enough. Quick sim, and ooh, it's a 2-2 draw. But I wonder if Bayern won. They won the Bundesliga. But I think we got what do you call it? Champions League football. Yeah, we finished third in the end. Leipzig took us over to finish second, but that second season has been very good. Depending that I had doubts, and the teams going down are Augsburg and Bochum, and Schalke are in the playoffs, just surviving by goal difference. So they have a chance of staying in the Bundesliga, and unlucky for Augsburg by 2 goal differential, they're down. And at the end, Schalke survive. They beat St. Pauli 3-0, and they survive the drop. Pauli got to the final of the DFB Pokal, but losing to Bayern 4-2. So they were in it. Where did we finish? Oh, lost 4-2 to Freiburg. Beat Aston Villa 3-2 in the Conference League final. Athletic Club in the Europa League. Where do we... Oh my goodness, we got to the semi-final. I was going to say where we finished. We got semi-final. And we choked a 2-goal lead. Oh, that's... Oh. Imagine if we got to a Europa League final. Oh, I'm really disappointed with that. And finally, let's just check the Champions League. Real Madrid go back to back with the Champions League. Our top goal scorer, 21 goals and 3 assists in 42 games. And Pepe behind him with 16 goals. Them two can make a really good striker partnership. So I might leave the striker positions. And hey bro, for his age, 15 assists. Onana with 6, Taylor with 6 as well, Gersons with 5. So it's not all bad in the end. Enough nearlies for Union Berlin. Now we've got to take that next step into being not only German champions, but champions of Europe this time. Let's go into season 3. Signing to bolster the defence because it needs a bit of work. Piero Hincapié with 1 year left on his contract at Bayern Munich comes in for £26 million, and just look how much his value is and how much I paid for him. Jurriën Timber's brother Quinton is in for £34 million. Lloyd has gone to Manchester United. That's a very good move for him. A man who can fill in at centre back and right back, who is all known at Bayern Leverkusen, Josip Stanisic, is in for a cut price deal of £15.4 million as he has 1 year left on his contract at Bayern. Rani Khedira is off permanently to Lazio. More business. Kemlin is off or known for the year, and two permanent transfers. Kaufman has stopped growing. He's off to Porto for £6.1 million, and Puskas, who's just there, is off to Anderlecht for £3.2 million. It may not be the most glamorous signing, but Dodo is in from Nice for £24 million. So this is how the squad looks at the end of the transfer window. Massive improvements on the defence. Midfield looks alright. A bit of work to do on the strikers, but it will do for now. And judging by the Champions League draw, which is here down below, because of course we finished third last season, so that meant we're in the Champions League. In the next slide, it will show that we have Real Madrid, Olympique Marseille, and PAOK FC, Group H. So let's see how we get on in that group. We have made it out the group, just same amount of points, same goal differential, same goals scored, same goals conceded, and we got through, which is pretty mental. And we will be playing Rangers, our home first leg. So we got a fortunate draw, to be honest, out of the teams available. So I'll happily take that. And let's go and check the league standings. And we have definitely fallen off. We are 8th. Only 9 points off the league though. It's very tight. 5 points off top 4, which is like the bare minimum. Like from 10th to 1st, it's only separated by 9 points. Anyways, bottom so far, Schalke, Stuttgart and Hanover. And I think Stuttgart were flying high a couple of seasons ago in this save. So yeah, we'll see what happens. If nothing happens, we'll go to the first leg of the Champions League. So you're up against Glasgow Rangers here at home in the first leg. Let's take a look at their squad. They signed Silas, Sugawara, Bornau, Doyle, Windell, Muric, Jack Clark on the left, and the bench. I think the first guy on the bench also signed for them. And this is the squad I'm gonna go in. Same back 5, midfield, forward line. I think we'll get the job done. Oh dear. Danilo scored twice after being 1-0 down for them. And a lot of work has to be done in that second leg. Ooh, let's go there. Second leg now. A lot of work has to be done. 2-1 down. Let's go in. Let's try and get out. And we do in extra time. We won the game 1-0 in the first minute. Lewing. And then late on in extra time, Stanisic scoring and Hincapi sealing the deal. We are in the next round. And for the quarter-finals, we will be playing Inter Milan. That is going to be a very good test for us. Looking at the Inter Milan squad, like they got a bunch of signings. Heung-min Son on the left, Griezmann as a striker, Marlon on the right, Laporte at centre back. They still got Bastoni, Calahoglu, Lautaro Martinez, Gnabri's on the bench, DeMarco's on the bench, and yeah, it's a very good Inter Milan squad as expected. Of this is we'll be at home the second leg, but we need to know how we get on in the first. And it's a narrow 2-1 loss. Quinton Timber scoring, and then Lautaro late on winning it for Inter. We have to go to the second leg and see what happens. Home for the second leg, 2-1 down. Dodo is suspended, so I think Belanova will be in. So a lot of work to be done, but can we go through? No, we lose 3-0. We got battered in that second leg. We're out of the Champions League, and we've got to do another season. So let's just go to the end of the season and see where we are. So this is how the league looks for the final game of the season. We are top with 2 points ahead of Bayern Munich, and ironically the penultimate game was against Bayern Munich, and we are in the DFB Pokal final, which we are likely to beat St. Pauli. I think they got in. I think they're second final in a row, which is absolutely crazy. We're not going to waste any time here. We're going to win this league, and we do. We win the league. Pepe and Simakan sealing the deal. Bayern won anyways. They beat Hoffenheim 2-1, and we are champions of Germany with a crazy second half of the season. We went crazy. And let's just see the team going down. First of all, Schalke, Hanover are going straight back down. Stuttgart are going to the playoffs by a point. And just see who else got in top four. Leverkusen and RB Leipzig. Going through the rest of the competitions, of course, we went on to win the DFB Pokal final against St. Pauli. Bochum are promoted. Stuttgart go down, which is pretty wild. I cannot lie. And just seeing the rest of the European competitions, Sevilla, not the Europa League this time, take down Leverkusen to win the Conference League. Europa League belongs to Spurs. It beat Bayern Munich. What's going on with Bayern Munich? Getting to the Europa League final and losing to Spurs. And Champions League, and Inter Milan went on to win the Champions League against Real Madrid. That's 3 finals in a row for them. And they took down Arsenal. Oh, Inter are on a mad one. And just seeing the rest of the stats here, Pepe is on a roll, Lemming is also on a roll, Quinton Timber's doing very well, Robin Gosens, 9 goals, 8 assists at left wing back. Kevin Holland's doing alright for his age at 33. And yeah, and speaking of Kevin Holland, he's retiring at the end of the season, so he's the only player leaving. League and Cup double, but I'm not really satisfied with it. We're going to go to season 4 and let's win the Champions League. First piece of business done, Juranovic has gone permanently to Lille. 2 huge signing additions coming in. The first one, Rico Lewis, the highly rated right back, is in from Barcelona for £35 million. And a new star striker, Karim the Dream Adeyemi, is in. 1 year left on his contract at Dortmund for £45 million, and his value is now up to £65 million. In addition to the midfield, it is the Danishman Matt O'Reilly is in for £38 million, as he only had 1 year left on his contract. That is a very good buy. The squad looks, and yeah, this is looking alright, being honest. I still think we could do a bit of work in the defence, but overall, the midfield has improved with Timber and O'Reilly. The strike force of Pepe and Adeyemi is gonna cook for us this season, hopefully. Champions League group has Monaco, Benfica and Galatasaray. It's an unpredictable group, possibly the group of death, because you don't know what will happen. I hope we can top the group, but I hope we go through at the same time. So let's go into the January transfer window and let's see where we finish in the Champions League. We do top our Champions League group with 3 wins and 3 draws. Monaco and Galatasaray and Benfica all close together, separating by 4 points, but we go top, which is a good thing, and we will play Feyenoord in the Champions League round of 16, so that's not a bad tie. And where the Bundesliga, we are first with 13 wins, 1 draw, 2 defeats. So if there's no business, then we'll go to the round of 16 first leg. Is the Feyenoord team, they got a regen goalkeeper. I think that's Ronnie Edwards, that centre back. Reinildo I definitely recognise. Apart from Calvin Stengs, and that's all I really know. That's a Feyenoord because he is suspended. Apart from that, we are all good. We've seen the first leg here, and it is a 2-0 defeat. Oh dear. Here in the second leg, 2-0 down. Timber's back though, so that's a good thing. I hope we can turn this around. And we do! And we do. Timber scoring against his former club with Adeyemi and O'Reilly. I hope we did it, and we do, which is an important thing. We are in the quarterfinals. Let's see who we have. Team looks. They signed a lot of players. Grealish, Nunes, Locatelli, Gavardio, Livramento, Hartman, Todibo, Simon, Kamara, Estepinian, and Saul. That is a crazy amount of players, which is going to be at home. Everyone can start. O'Reilly's a bit fatigued, bit of Simakan as well, but it will do for now. And the end result is a 2-1 win, which will take to White Hart Lane at the Tottenham Stadium. Timber and Adeyemi late on to take us an advantage. Second leg now at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We have 2-1 advantage. We cannot let this slip, just like Feyenoord did when they played us. We're playing and we go through 1-1 on the night. With that result last week meant that we go through to the semi-finals. Adeyemi coming up clutch. Things are not going to get easy for us. We have Barcelona in the semi-finals. Looking at their team, to be honest, it's okay. They've got Lewandowski on the bench. No Ronald Araujo, it's just a fake one. Koundé's still there, Rafinha, Ferran Torres, De Jong, Pedri, they signed Paulinho, Dani Olmo, Lukaku. So it's going to be very hard. Now we're at the semi-final first leg. Everyone looking sharp, everyone fits, and I hope the win will make it even better. It's a 1-1 draw. Pepe missed the penalty but he scored, but Frankie de Jong equalised late. It's a mixed bag, but we're not out of it yet. A big semi-final second leg for us is as home to Barcelona. We gotta make this count. What? 3-0. We're in the Champions League final. 3-0. Pepe scoring twice in Timber. With that squad, we're in the Champions League final. I am in absolute shock. Wow. Just to let you know, we won the league by a landslide over Bayern Munich by 10 points. What an amazing season it's been. And going down are Hertha Berlin, St. Pauli and Heidenheim, who will be in the playoffs. And just looking through the other tournaments, Leverkusen win DFB Pokal. Where did we finish? To be honest, it was Dortmund. We got knocked out by them, and they still need to play. We may never know. And let's just see, the Conference League belongs to Athletic Club, who take down Dortmund. Europa League is Newcastle, who thrash Lens. And the Champions League, we'll be playing Manchester City. Yes, what an exciting tie that will be. We're gonna ease past them. Doubt it. Going through the stats here, Pepe and Lewing, joint top goal scorers. Just look how much assists that O'Reilly and Timber have. The dynamite midfield pairing is why they're so good. And then you've got Taylor with a few, Gosens, Onana, Krau, even two for our goalkeeper, which is pretty cool. This is the Manchester City team. They've signed Van der Ven. They've got Makati Yankuto in that squad. Meslier in goal, which is one of the players I was rumoured to bring in for Renault. Ibrahim Osman and Liam Delap is suspended. So this is our starting 11. Our standard starting 11. I mean, we've done so hard to get here. They're underdogs, because I did not expect us to even be in the Champions League final this early with limited funds. So let's make the most of it and let's win this. It's going to be at Schalke Stadium, and let's win that trophy. Here we are, the final of the Champions League against Manchester City. Let's win this. Free kick in a very dangerous position for Kevin De Bruyne to take. He's up there, takes, blocked by the ball. Good work. Haaland on the ball here. We all know how good he is in the game. Goes past Stanisic, bodies him. Simakan tries to get him. Can he do so? Haaland finds De Bruyne. Detail! What a save by the goalkeeper. We could have gone 1-0 down there. Timber receives the ball, finds Pepe with a good lob pass to Pepe. Can he find Adeyemi? He does. Adeyemi, bunch of space! Oh, and there's a good save by Ederson. Our first opportunity here in this game. But we have a corner though. 25 minutes gone. O'Reilly takes it. Can we get it? No! Ederson punches it to Adeyemi. To Onana. Onana finds O'Reilly. Back to Adeyemi. Adeyemi with a shot. And it's in. It's in. It is 1-0. Union Berlin, 27 minutes in. We're going to take a look at this. Onana finds O'Reilly and Adeyemi with a bunch of space, and he took the shots well. The underdogs are winning 1-0 in Germany. Foden on the ball, finds Rodri. He finds McAtee, Haaland. De Bruyne is in a bunch of space, takes a shot. Oh my goodness, what a goal by De Bruyne to equalise for them. Just minutes after us taking the lead. 1-1. Don't even want to look at that. What a goal. Adeyemi on the ball. You know how good his pace is. Oh, I could have found Pepe, but it's Rico Lewis against Adeyemi. Adeyemi takes a good shot. It's a save. Just before half time as well. But here's the corner that O'Reilly would take. Headed out, I think, by Van der Ven. Heads it to Onana, who finds Pepe. I think but get bodied, and then Foden gets the ball. And I believe that will be half time, and it is. Fran Garcia here. He goes past Couto, and he finds a pass to Adeyemi. First opportunity here in the second half. And we have taken the lead again. Kareem the Dream Adeyemi, second goal in the final. Shows who he is on the advertising board with his arms folded. Makes it 2-1 just after half time. I mean, he was never gonna get bodied by Diaz because of how quick he is and how slow Diaz is. 2-1. What a goal. Since you have a corner, their first real attacking opportunity here. Here's Kovacic, number 19, finds Van der Ven, who holds the ball well. Rodri, we know how good he is. IRL finds Foden. Foden takes a shot, and it is saved by the goalkeeper Martin. Doku on the right hand side. He doesn't cross. He finds Couto with a poor cross to Adeyemi. We know how quick he is. Can he get past Van der Ven? I think he can. 1-on-1. Adeyemi takes a shot. How did that go in? Adeyemi has got a hat-trick and he's shushing them. Fair play. Fair play. But how did he score that? That's the best of the bunch so far. Take a look at it here. We all know how quick Van der Ven is. And taking on the shot well. And it goes in. Well played by Adeyemi. He has a hat-trick and might as well win us the Champions League final. Adeyemi again. Oh, this guy has been unbelievable for us. Mainly his pace. And he finds a very good pass to O'Reilly. O'Reilly 1-on-1. Goes out of the oh, it's a good save by Ederson. And he was not going to get in there. I was going to say outside the foot shot trait. Not trait, but just took outside the foot. But anyways, we're going to make some substitutions. Adeyemi is off. Well deserved. And can we score from this corner? No, we don't. Stanisic wins the header off of Kovacic. It's Pepe. He needs a goal here. He goes past the defenders. He takes a shot. 4-1 against Manchester City in the Champions League final. I can't describe what I'm feeling right now. Relief. Surprised. The underdogs have done it. This is like when Porto won the Champions League 20 years ago. That's just how it felt. This... ooh, it only took us 4 years. Now, it is ever likely we will be the Champions League of Europe. Winning the Champions League. Minutes to go now. In the 90th minute, just blow the whistle, referee. There's no point. There's literally no point. We win the ball, it's over. Union Berlin have won the Champions League after 4 years. Ironically, it's in Germany that we won it. And everyone's on the pitch now celebrating, having a good time. What a feeling this is, honestly, what a feeling. the most surprising is winning with that squad. I mean, maybe getting quarters at best, but I'll happily take it because that just makes it even better for us. And the first ever Champions League is here. So what do you guys want me to do next? Leave it in the comments. If you're new around here, subscribe, turn on the notifications as well, share the video, like it, do all that jazz. And what a rebuild this has been. So I'm going to leave you off here with the title celebrations of lifting the Champions League, and I'll see you next time for another rebuild.